Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be the first impression of the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Palette Volume 1. Sweeties, I got this from Christine, who is one of my loving subscribers in Australia, and amidst the bushfires and all the trouble that has been going on there and the drama and the everything, she thought that she can send me this. I just cannot believe how loving that is, you know? So thank you so much. I cannot believe that I have this palette, and I spoke about that already a little bit in my January haul where I showed you already the palette. So of course it comes in a sleeve like this. This has been either gently used or just swatched. I'm not 100% sure, but it's basically almost new. Let's just take out the plastic. It comes with a huge mirror up here. Basically the whole area is mirror. I just don't want to flip it up because then you get blinded by the light, the reflection of my studio lighting. So anyway, this is how the palette looks, and I said already in my January haul that I would probably not have spent this huge amount of money on myself for a purely neutral palette, but to get this is such a blessing and such a gift, and I just cannot believe how blessed I am. So thank you. All right, so it's a beautiful palette, and you know that I really like to wear neutral looks once in a while, and that's what we're going to do today. I didn't think that I would film with this today. I was planning for a green look with a different first impression, but then I got dressed and then I thought that doesn't look like it should go with a green look. So anyway, so I think we're gonna go with this today, and I'm super excited to do that. Okay, so of course we have all kinds of different textures, because that is of course the whole sense of the whole idea behind that palette. Okay, so here we have a row of glitters, we have a row of metallics, we have a row of sequins, which is sort of like a tiny little bit of let me just show you this. Maybe you can see that there is like a glittery kind of formula in the matte, sort of, you know? So let me just swipe this off. And then of course we have a row of pure mattes, which is this one. So, and then of course like this we have the different color schemes or color families, sort of. And I don't know what to go for. I'm sort of leaning towards this right now. According to what I'm wearing, this would be great, but I don't know. Let's think about it. The thing is with the swatches, as you know probably if you have seen recent videos from me, that I'm suffering from a rash right now that has been caused by a lot of emotional drama going on in my life. So and that has not cleared up yet, so I don't want to swatch anything on my arm because I just don't want you I don't want to hold my rashy arm into the camera, if you understand what I mean. So I'm going to, as in those previous videos that I filmed in those last days, I will put a swatch picture of somewhere. I will put the source also there, okay, so you know where I got it from. I will put a swatch picture here so you see how the palette swatches. I hope I'll find one. I don't know. I hope so. If there's a picture, then I found one. So I'm very sorry that I can't swatch it because I really want to get better at swatching and I feel more at home with this, but right now I just really don't want to. There is time for that later, sweeties. Okay, there will be always more palettes to swatch. All right, so let's just zoom in and let's go ahead with the look and see what happens. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Okay, sweeties, I had such a hard time now to figure out what I want to do, because what's going on here? Okay, just sorting my brushes quickly. I had such a hard time figuring out what I want to do because there's so many options, and I actually just now off camera swatched this shade. That's the sequin shade of the Poet family here, which is this whole row, and it's so beautiful. The sequins in there are leaning blue, and that is so cool. But I think for the look right now, as where I want to go right now, as I don't know, I think I'm going to start with this one and then blend it into this one and see what happens. Okay, so let's just start with this shade of the Soothe family. The Soothe family. So there are of course these, let me just show you. This is the Memory family, Ritual, Story, Soothe, what is that? Aura and Poet. So I don't know what the story behind all of that is. Soothe I don't know how to pronounce this right. Soothe, I totally understand, because these colors, these brown tones, they are so soothing, and I totally get that. Okay, so for everybody who's new, when I'm looking here, that is when I'm looking in my second mirror, who is a little bit further away, because that always helps me to figure out what I'm doing. Because when I'm looking just in the magnifying mirror here, and I also want to suggest that actually, and I've spoken about that in previous videos already, that really helps. If you are doing your makeup look just on a magnifying mirror, it can be absolutely misleading what you're doing, and you will be shocked maybe sometimes then when you see yourself later on in the day in a, I don't know, shopping mall window or something, and then you think, what have I been thinking? So that's why I have this other mirror here who shows me a little bit like a bigger picture, you know. It's always good in life to have a bigger picture, you know what I mean? All right, so that is the placement, what I want to go for with this shade. And now I'm going to take a bit of a more, like a bigger, fluffier brush, and I'm going to go into this shade here, which is from the Story family, which happens to be the perfect shade for my outfit today, go figure. And I'm just going to place that here. Oh, I think this is going to be really nice. And then for the lid, I think I want to go into those pinky shades a little bit. Of course, in a look like this, with a palette like this that is so big, I don't think I can really capture in one look the whole, like the soul of the palette, how I always put it. I don't know if I can do that because it's just a lot, you know. But I think we will be able to get a nice first impression of the brand, because obviously I have not used Tati Beauty as of right now. So this is the first time, and I think that's super exciting. I love first brand impressions. It's so exciting for me. Okay, something like that, I think. So let me just do that and finish the whole blend, and then we'll go in and see what we can do about the lid space. Okay, welcome to the finished look. Yeah, just kidding. All right, so what am I thinking now? I think I want to go in with the pink, honestly. I think I want to do that. I want to go in with the metallic, which is this one right here. And then maybe even I want to put the glitter on top. Maybe this glitter or a different glitter. I kind of feel like I want that today. I'm so intrigued though by those sequin shades, but I cannot do it all today. So I'm going to go in with that metallic shade that I just showed you. I'm gonna spray it, and I just feel like this could be such a nice combination, you know. Wow, this looks so nice. This is exactly how I imagined it in my head. Okay, so let's maybe just put it here. It's kind of a shame to cover it with glitter now, because just like that it looks so pretty. What I'm gonna do, so torn. And I think maybe I should go in with something else, with a different kind of metallic, just so we use a little bit more, you know. Maybe the darkest brown is maybe not even brown enough, you know, dark enough. But let's try. You know, no harm done. Let's go in with this one here. I don't want to, or do I want to go in with the black? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, because I want to have the black for the outer corner. But of course the matte one. So let's see how that sort of dark brown. It's more like a medium brown. It could have been maybe a little bit darker. That would have been great for me today. And put that here. Yeah, so that is more like a medium brown, but I don't mind it. I think it looks really nice. They perform amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really liking it. They're right there. Boom. You know, I love that. When I don't have to do like a whole lot of building up. I don't mind it if I have to, but like if it's there, it's there, and that's amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to take a smaller packing brush, and I'm going to put the black matte in the outer corner. Oh, so exciting. Or should I take the sequins one? Is that acceptable? I don't know. I don't know if for an outer corner, can one do this? I know one can do whatever one wants, but I just, there are some rules to classic makeup, you know, and I kind of feel like with a palette like this, I want to stay classy. So I don't know what to do with these sequin shades. I really want to use them. I just don't know exactly where, you know. Anyway, so that is going to be the placement, I think. That's the idea. And then of course we're going to put on, should we do that right now? Maybe. Let's take some glitter glue and put on, oh, so many brushes. I need so many brushes, sweeties. It's not even normal. Okay, so let's put some glitter glue over, just over that first shade, the rosy one. Like this. And then I'm just going to take that same brush and apply the rosy glitter. Oh, do you see this? Sparkles! Leorah is going to sparkle today. Okay, so I'm going to drag this a little bit over the brown shimmer or the brown metallic, unfortunately, but it can't be helped. I have only so much space, you know what I mean? Yeah, so anyway, but I saw how it applied, so I know it's a very good shade. It's just that now it's going to be the victim of the glitter. Ah, that is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to, you know, do the whole perfecting thing. I always feel like I don't want to bore you with this, because that is something like, I don't know, another 15 minutes of just going back and forth and blending and building up, and I don't know, that is like, sweeties, honestly, you know, the average view duration of my videos is 7 minutes. So when I'm trying to do it short and come down to like 17 minutes for my videos, I know that most of the people are not even watching the end of the video. So that's why I'm just cutting out as much as I can so people get most of my video, you know, that's my concern. So anyway, let me do this, and then I'm gonna come back and we do the rest. Okay, sweeties, this is the sort of middle stage and I kind of like it already. I still have to, of course, you know, work a little bit on my lashes. I don't have mascara on yet and stuff, and lash glue is still drying, and I still have to do my foundation. I did, but my contouring and all of that, of course. But first of all, first things first, lower lash line. And I feel like because it's sort of a sparkly look already, I kind of want to do, you know, something more sparkly. Should I go in with the sequins? No, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here from the metallics and this one, and then blend it again into this one. So and for the inner corner, sorry, it's confusing. For the inner corner, of course, I'm gonna use this one because that is just the perfect shade. So as always, for my lower lash line and for the inner corner, I'm not spraying. They don't need to be sprayed even. Look at this. This is, I don't know. This is really, really pretty. Yeah, so that is the inner corner shade, and then I'm going to go in. I'm just going to use the same brush because the first shade was so light. I'm going to go in with that next brown, the golden brown, which looks like this. Wow. Wow, I'm going to enjoy this palette so much. Wow. Okay, switching brushes, and now I'm gonna go into that the red or the pink one. I'm starting to stutter. I'm so excited about this. This always happens to me, you know, towards the end of the look when it's starting to come together and I see what I'm doing, you know, because as long as I just have a picture of it in my head, it's a bit difficult sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Do you also have pictures in your head? Anyway, oh, I forgot to tell you, I put a dark pink on my waterline, and this one is from Essence Cubanita, what's it called? Cubanita 02 Hola Guapa. I don't know. You'll find it in the description box. I cannot for the life of me say this the right way. So anyway, I think this is what it's gonna be. Something like that. Oh, Did I think that I would get a look like this out of this palette? No. You know? Yeah, I'm blowing on my brush. It's not some kind of magical ritual that I'm doing. It's just that I want to have no fallout, you know, because I'm not spraying those shades now. Oh, this is so magical. Yeah, so now I'm gonna just take a brush that has just some setting powder on it, and I'm just going to blend this all in. And that is it, sweeties. Now I'm just going to do this on the other eye, and I'm going to finish my contouring and find a lipstick, and of course do some mascara and stuff. And in about 500 hours I'm going to be back with the finished look. Sweeties, welcome to the finished look. I don't believe it. I absolutely have no words for this. This is so cool, you know. I don't even. Okay, let's zoom in a tiny bit. I hope it looks as good on camera as it does in real life. Yeah. All right, sweeties, let's talk about this. I need to talk. When women go through stuff, they need to talk, right? I just went through stuff. I love this. I love this so much. Like, it's an out of my body experience kind of a thing, you know. I cannot tell you how amazing this palette is. I cannot. Like, I don't even know what to say. Okay, I need to breathe. I had the best time of my life here now today, and I didn't even want to film. I didn't even feel like, you know, I'm not even going anywhere today. This is how I'm going to go to my kitchen now, and I'm going to cook. This is how I'm going to be in my kitchen, and nobody's going to see it. It's very unfortunate. Anyway, so yeah, this palette, sweeties, I highly recommend it. I tried to use as many shades as I possibly could in one look. Let's see, should we count this even? I don't know. I cannot count this. I think we did well. I used quite a few. I tried to use from every color family something, and I must say everything worked super well. The mattes, super blendable. I don't think they're like the super most buttery mattes, which is my preference because they were super blendable. There was no fallout. The metallics were spectacular. You didn't even need to spray them. For my lower lash line and for my inner corner, I didn't spray them, and they were absolutely beautiful. Unbelievable. The glitter, I of course used only that one. Super beautiful. I did not use any of the sequence shades, I have to say. I want to still do that, but it was just not for me for today. But I know I swatched these two here and they look amazing, so I can't wait. This is a palette where I personally have to like see that I absolutely underestimated this palette. I never thought it was ugly or something. I just thought, I'm not going to spend $48 on that palette for myself, you know? And now I would. I cannot wait because this is volume 1. I wonder what's coming next, you know? I don't think it's Tati's style to be like super colorful all over the place, but I wonder what's gonna come. This is amazing. It's amazing quality. I loved it. I loved it. I love the look that we created so much. And what can I say? I'm just, you know, thank God that I at least have a photo shoot now, and then I go cook. So at least I have some pictures to publish after this, because like really I'm in absolute love with this palette, and I'm going to use this so much. Maybe not all the time on camera because I have a lot of stuff that is coming that I want to make videos on, but I have videos where I'm just sitting here and talking, where I'm not filming the makeup that I did before. So that is definitely, I think this might be my new to-go-to neutral palette, you know? Because so for the last year I had the Bronze Goals palette from Morphe as my to-go-to neutrals palette. I think it has served a whole year, and now I can have this and hold it close to my heart. This is spectacular, and thank you so much, Christine, for sending this to me and for even thinking about sending this to me, you know? Like, who sits at home and thinks, oh, what could I send to whom? You know, like, this is amazing, and I hope you see this. I hope you see how much I enjoyed this today and how much I'm going to enjoy this also in the future. So thank you so much. There are, of course, in YouTube land, different opinions about this palette. Most of the opinions are very, very good. There are some that didn't like it, but that's normal. You know, everybody has their own way of applying makeup or their own preferences. So that is totally normal that not everybody likes everything. So I'm totally in the camp of the super, super lovers. And I'm so happy about it. I love it when makeup works, you know, it's just, it makes me so, so happy. And yeah, if you have that palette, please let me know in which camp you are, if it works for you or not, or you know, whatever you want to share. I would really, really like to know, because like really, this was so good today. Like, I can't even believe it. Okay, so if you liked the video, then please, of course, give it a like. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. As always, I'm going to be back for my next video super soon, probably tomorrow. I don't know when this video is going up, but it's going to be tomorrow or after the weekend or like soon. And I'm gonna be so happy to have you here back with me in my super comfort zone. And let's see what we'll do next time, okay? So up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.